Welcome to the Dog Jug. Ross, Ed, Roger, how's it going tonight?
Good.
Going
Back-to-back
great.
weeks. We're all here. It's been a while.
Yeah, wow.
Hot streak.
Hey now. Hey, big Guardians win tonight. Congratulations to the Cleveland Guardians.
Big win. The big bats came out tonight. How many home runs did we hit today? Like 4?
Well, Quan had 1, Naylor had 2, and something like that. Hey, we're a fun sports show. We're not technically always getting it right, Andy. 3 or 4 sounds good to me.
All right. So we had 8 home runs.
8 home runs.
Roger, how are you doing? Are you going to get accidentally drunk tonight?
You know what, man? I'll tell you how out of it I am. I glanced at the scores and I thought they lost today. It's been so crazy. I'll tell you what, we were out of town last week. And I went down, and it was Father's Day weekend, and I went down and I saw Ed in Columbus. Came to watch a ball game with me. Our son's ball game, and Ed takes credit for us winning the championship. And we won the trophy, and then we drove home from Columbus. And but it was a great weekend. What about Ed? Ed showed me like how wonderful and beautiful Columbus is. We took some pictures of the skyline behind us, and then we had to drive from the field to our hotel. Ross, you got some? You ready with that? So we're leaving the ballpark there, and we got potholes, Andy. They got potholes. Look, potholes. Traffic is so bad in Columbus. The highways, you can't even move. It's backed up for 3 hours. You got to drive through the hood. So this is our way. When we left the ball fields, this was our trip to go ahead, Ross, start clicking through the pictures. This is just seeing beautiful Columbus from the ball fields to our hotel. So I was able to take pictures. This is the Columbus Ed don't tell you about when he's making fun of Cleveland with his top 10s and pothole jokes. I was going to get see if I can get a haircut at the one place. But we drove through like the worst hood I've ever driven through to get to because you can't get on the highway. It was like 3 hours backed up. So, yeah, go ahead and click through them, Ross. It's, man, I didn't feel safe. Henry said, hey, look, that guy pees outside just like me as we're sitting at a red light. So this guy was peeing against the building. So there's the potholes. So Columbus, according to Ed, is the land of just beautiful. And I took you on a real trip of Columbus there. Ed, what do you think was going to happen when a Michigan fan drove through the hood of Columbus and had a podcast?
First thing I want to say is those could be deep fakes, as reported by Press House Secretary. I mean, that's been in the news. So these pictures could be deep fakes. And another thing too, Andy.
I drove to Baltimore and took pictures instead to say it was Columbus.
Now that may be true. Baltimore, Pittsburgh, or Cincinnati, I can believe that. But Columbus, Ohio, I don't believe it all. But Roger, you were a first class citizen while you were behaved in Columbus, Ohio. It's a shame that you're bad mouthing it and kind of throwing it under the bus. Get it under the bus, Columbus. But here's the thing, Roger. I want those verified because I'll be honest, the audience, if you've ever been to Columbus, you know this. The streets are gold, all of them paved with gold, and we don't have any potholes. So that's fake news.
All right. So Roger, you and Ed spent the weekend together. That's what I'm hearing?
No, he came to the ballpark. I'm watching our son play baseball, and I'm into the game. I'm watching every pitch, and Ed. As we know, Ed likes to talk, right? Ed does. Ed is known to a little verbose. And so I'm just nodding my head. And you know what was a delight? I got to meet Kellen. That was the real highlight. I got to meet his son. So that was the highlight of it. And then, Ed, we hung out, watched baseball. And you know what he said to me? He goes, he thought I was sitting there smoking weed. I do my vapes, right? I got menthol and I got like fruit. And he thinks I'm sitting there doing elf brownie the elf man.
Shout out to Elf Man, by the way. Shout out.
Smoking ganj while I'm watching my son play baseball, like with all the parents around. He's like, I said, no, Ed, this is tobacco.
Well,
in my defense, Andy, who just smokes regular nicotine or, maybe the menthols, I'll give it to you, Roger. But hey, with it being legal and everything, I mean, if you're going to vape, I mean, I don't know. Maybe
but you don't sit at a kid's baseball game and vape.
I mean, when's the better time than that? I mean, it's a baseball game that you're in Columbus, beautiful Columbus, having a great weekend, Roger. Like I said, and I don't want to take all the credit, but I'm going to take all the credit for it.
Wow. Well, based on the interactions you two have been having lately since Ed's been back, I know a lot of the audience wonders this question. I think they believe they know the answer, but let's just get the answer once and for all. When you guys hung out, like after the kids went away and everything, like who was the top and who was the bottom?
Well,
Andy,
Some say pitcher, catcher, whatever you want to say. I get it.
I'll defer to Roger to answer this one.
we were in a cover band, a Village People cover band. I wear the construction outfit, and he's the cop. So you go from there.
Ah,
Yeah, that's it. Right, perfectly said.
All right. I'm hearing 69. Good job, guys.
You know.
All right. I think we're gonna just
Village
move right
People
along.
cover band. That would be fun.
I'm glad you guys have fallen in love. It's very beautiful to see. We're gonna go right to Dog Jug update. And I think we're gonna go straight to what do we got? The top 10 first or break-ed news? What
do we got to go first?
where do we start?
Ross is producing. Ross.
breaking news.
Oh my goodness, that's right. This is Nick Columbus with your Dog Jug. Break-ed news. Stefanski girl Lana finally got to meet her future husband Kevin Stefanski this past weekend at a Browns auction. Lana was almost escorted out of the event as she volunteered Kevin's current wife to be auctioned off so she could assume play calling duties in Kev's personal life. Hey now.
Ooh.
Roger First of Cuyahoga Falls was in Columbus, as we talked about over this weekend, and his son's baseball team went undefeated after I attended one of the games. I'm not going to take credit for the wins, Andy, but I will accept 100% of the credit as I made the Brown Lee Lookouts great again. I did that. We saw the results. Trophy. Congratulations, guys. And finally, our own Andy Mitchell was highlighted in a Cleveland.com piece, which featured his brown Cybertruck. Unfortunately, it also highlighted that his touchscreen in the vehicle looked like his phone screen after watching Pornhub with no tissues nearby. Now that's cyber raw dogging it. Clean your fucking screen, you filthy animal. And this is Nick Columbus with your Dog Jug. Breaking news.
Well done.
Nice.
That was solid.
done.
Nice digging, Andy, there.
Yeah, everyone was very complimentary, saying what a good job, whatever. Except my podmates, Ed and Roger. They both just talked a lot of shit. So thanks, guys.
Not necessarily true. Shout out to Mike Crutchfeld, who
that
actually commented that.
We have fun with you.
Yeah.
He's practically on this thing enough that he's a podmate too. So whatever.
Okay, fair enough. I just want to say his name. I love Mike Crutchfeld. Shout out to you, my guy. That bothers you, Andy. Look, there are times, Andy, I think, try to pit us against each other. And now me and Crutchfield, we have this love fest. And I think Andy doesn't know how to handle it right now.
I could care less, and I don't care. In fact,
Shout out to Cody, by the way, too. Cody, good guy, my guy, Cody.
I did another interview today. Should be appearing on Fox 8 News pretty soon, coming up maybe early next week. And I purposely did not Windex the screen. I made it worse. I ate like pepperoni pizza and then I touched the screen all over the place. It was just disgusting. It's going to be amazing. I love irritating you.
Andy, that thing gives me the heebies. I want to drive to your house and clean it myself. I'm like Monk, like Adrian Monk. It just gives me the willies just looking at it.
Well, you can't. By the way, when you're I don't know what angle he was shooting from, but it didn't look dirty until I watched the replay. So whatever, what are you going to do?
There we go.
Anyway, I think we also have a Ed's top 10. Let's go.
More Ed.
Hey, before we do Ed's top 10, I forgot something. I didn't forget. My son's got me a Christmas, Father's Day gift, and it says "Ring for a Beer." How do you like that?
Oh, beautiful.
It's a cowbell.
There's no bell.
And I don't know if it works or not.
It's high pitched, Andy. It's high pitched. It's a high pitched one.
Well, I don't see a beer coming.
I'm hoping that a beer shows up.
Hey,
look,
though.
Jack the Chooch. Jack the Chooch. She's a beauty.
Oh, look
Thank
at
you,
that.
Chooch. How about that?
It
Wow,
works.
Father's Day.
It works.
My boys love me. It works.
That's like the greatest Father's Day gift I've ever seen. I definitely need to get one of those.
He drew the short straw out of the three, and he had to bring the beer down.
Yeah.
Hey, baby Mitch, bring me down a beer.
Can you walk yet?
Fucking ingrate.
Oh, yeah.
And then to go with it, I got the Darth Vader best dad ever glass.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Ed, top 10.
How do I follow that? But this is Ed's top 10, and the top 10 reasons why Andy won't tell his mom about the dog chug. Number 10, Andy's mom is really a Nazi, and the D has some Nazi jokes. Don't warm her oven.
Oh, geez.
Number 9,
Truth hurts.
because none of us can fucking read. Hooked on phonics, it didn't work for us.
Joke's on you. She can't fucking read either.
Oh, we know. Number 8, Andy's mom hates statements. They are statements, not questions. Spit, sip, chug. Number 7, none of the dog chug guests could even get into his mom's country club, let alone work there. Probably true.
Very true.
Number 6, she will think it's made up like his friends Andy had in high school. Number 5, Andy is embarrassed that his mom can drink him under the table.
Gotta be true.
You should see her
Andy can-
spit.
Yeah, Andy can drink, by the way, and his mom. Ooh, the stories at that country club. Number 4, the little bit of love she has for him, it'll be gone if she finds out about us. Good job, Andy. Number 3, sock puppets. For Christ's sake, we use sock puppets. And Aunt Crew says, I'm going to get Amari Cooper done, motherfucker. Number 2, his mom already thinks he's a cock. Wait till she hears his sports takes. And the number 1 reason why Andy won't tell his mom about the dog chug is he doesn't want to hear these words from his mom. I love me some me, Ed in Columbus. Hey now.
Wow.
And this is Ed in Columbus and blah, 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 and Break Ed top 10 and all that fun stuff. And I probably screwed that one up.
Wasn't there like a comment or joke you made that like she wouldn't like you guys? But then
there's so many things I could have used with this one, Andy. I had to whittle it down from 100, honestly.
I will say it was a good top 5.
You say that
That's a
every
good top 5. He had good 5. You know what? The whole thing derived from them cutting out you plug and dog chug on every article and news thing that you do with Cyberdog. And dog chug is getting edited. And we think that it's because you don't want your mom to know that you do dog chug, so that you're having them edit it out.
Okay.
I've
I've done one thing, and he did not put it in. We'll see if the Fox 8 does. Anyway, all right. We got some a great pair of guests tonight. Not just one.
Yes.
We've got 2. There aren't a ton of ladies in the Cleveland podcast scene, but we've got not just 1, 2. That's amazing. Whoa.
Woo.
Welcome back to the Dog Chug, Lana and Lysandra.
Hey,
hello,
guys.
Hi.
It's been too long. I'm so excited to have you back on. The show it's not the same when you're not on.
You know.
I'm so glad to be here.
Hell yeah.
Me too.
It's been a while.
I'm feeling really good right now, so I just have to plug Bougie Sports real quick.
Hell yeah.
That's my little sign, my podcast sign.
Oh, look at I love that.
Yeah, my sister-in-law got that for me, so I had to show it off to everybody.
Oh, that's cool. I don't have one of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna. She got it. I think she got it from Etsy. I think we should all get one. Anyway,
I think it's
just had to
fab.
plug it. Yeah.
Everyone in the comments is going crazy. They're all excited you're here.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here.
Happy birthday to Lou. By the way, shout out. I see Lou's in the comments.
Yes,
happy birthday, Lou Marconi. And guess what? I will be on the Burning River Browns Talk podcast Friday at 9 p.m. So it'll be fun.
Oh my gosh. The graphic of you and Lou and Sherry is
Yes,
amazing.
I did that. I did that.
I love it.
I did that. I made it. Shout out.
Oh,
So good.
Hey, I want to shout out Richie Fox. Richie,
Well
thanks for
done,
joining us.
Ed.
Drew in Brick City. Who else? Sherry's out there. Look, man, we got a full house. We needed the views. Thank you, ladies, for coming on. It's always a pleasure. We needed the views tonight. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Well, we're
Ed's
glad
been
to be
making
here.
Dog Chuck great again, but we needed some more views.
Yeah. You can only do so much, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. You get the pretty ladies on, and you guess what? You know what? You're gonna get more views, and that's okay. Like,
Aw,
Very
we love
cool.
you, Ed.
So, Lana, you lived a a dream, a fantasy, maybe even. You got to go to that amazing charity event and got to meet so many players and
Yes.
awesome people. But none more important than Mr. Stefanski himself.
Mm-hmm.
So come on, give us the details.
Right.
Yeah,
Is he as big of a kisser as you imagined?
Yes. So last Thursday up, we met, and you all saw the picture. You know, he pulled me in, I pulled him in. It was a mutual pull.
You made Breakhead news, Lana. You made Breakhead news.
It was fabulous. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
And so many people commented, where was your right arm and his left arm?
Yeah.
If we relook at the photo.
Are you going to answer? Are you going to answer where they were?
They were below the waist.
Okay.
They were below the waist?
They were below the waist.
Oh.
Wow.
So,
did he remember you from the last time you met?
He didn't say. We just, someone was standing there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah.
The other girl.
Yeah.
That wife, she just needs to get out. She's just in the. Yeah, she's the third wheel.
That's right. That's right.
She just exists to deliver his children. Okay.
We did sneak off behind the tent though when no one was looking for a little while. You know.
Well, the play was under review, and you guys were reviewing the. Yeah, I get it.
We did. Yeah, we had to go in the tent. Behind the tent to review the play.
Based on your proximity, though, is he a boxer brief or was he going commando?
But I want to say he's boxer brief.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's definitely not. He's not going to be a commando guy. I can tell that already.
No, you
Thank God,
don't
because,
want chafing, especially on the sidelines.
A thin layer of Nike, fabric from Polynesian children between me and Kevin Stefanski, I would not be comfortable. So thank goodness that he wears something else underneath there.
Well, he had jeans on. Is that correct? He had jeans on? Is that right?
Yeah, they were like a blue. Yeah,
like a pants. So I mean, so to go with no.
Don't act like you didn't take mental
Yeah, we all know what he looked like. Even the guys know what he looked like. We know what he wasn't. He wouldn't go commando with the style of
Was he dressed to your liking?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I was surprised.
And it's not biased, right? Like you like his style because I know you're big into fashion. So.
Yeah, I thought I was surprised, and it was a little warmer. I was surprised he didn't have a jacket, but whatever, It was warm.
Okay, so when you got home, how long did it take before you went into your little bedside nightstand and reimagine what occurred?
Seconds, Andy, just seconds.
We're not gonna go that far into the night.
But remember, he took
Details
care of things before then, so it's kind of okay.
That's understandable. I mean, I don't think anybody would blame you for that. I mean, there's guys having probably impure thoughts on Brown's ex that night too, so it's okay. It's all right.
Will you ever wash the dress that you were wearing that day?
Are you gonna preserve it?
It is a dry clean dress, so it's hanging right now.
I have to ask you, did he smell good?
Yes, he doesn't have a strong smell though. He doesn't. It's not like ooh.
You liked his musk.
I liked his high karate. Alone.
What's wrong with high karate? I pictured him to be a brute guy. Brute 33.
What about Cool Water or what's that other one?
Oh, was that one Fahrenheit?
Jakar.
Remember Jakar or Fahrenheit? Everybody.
Oh my God.
Hey, Jakar, I used to have a buddy
Johnny Depp.
I used to have a friend that wore Jakar and drove a Z28, and he accidentally spilled it inside the car. He said, "Oh my God, you tasted it when you were driving. It was horrible."
Oh my God.
That's the worst stuff ever, Jakar.
Oh, Dior. Dior is the one that Johnny Depp does.
Dior.
Yeah.
Dior.
And then Kevin's a pretty intelligent, subtle guy. How did he pass along the motel number to you? What room you should go?
Yeah.
He just simply, all he had to do.
Omaha.
Omaha 828 624.
Cover 2.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all he had to do. I mean, he's used to that. No one could see his lips moving. He's a pro. So no one knew.
So I got a question. Now, this year with the Browns, obviously they brought in the new offensive coordinator, Ken Dorsey. Now, there's speculation that maybe Ken Dorsey will call the plays this year with the new offense and everything. When you were with Kevin, who was calling the plays?
Oh, good question, Ed.
Well,
I just want to know if Kevin's willing to give a play calling. And if you were calling the plays, that means Dorsey might be calling. I'm just trying to get Kevin's mind frame right here.
He did start calling the plays.
Okay.
But then I took over calling.
Okay, so maybe this shows that maybe he starts off the season calling plays and Dorsey takes over. This is inside information. This is kind of break-ed news. This is why the Dog Chug is the best.
I'm trying to show him.
You're hearing it here first on Dog Chug.
Yeah, this is what we do. We bring out the best here.
Right.
All right. How about this? After you guys were done, and maybe things happened a little faster than they should have. Did he tell you that he was gonna do better?
No.
He said we were going to review the tape, and then
Good answer.
Yeah, Hugh does the tape.
So there is.
Is there a third party involved here we don't know about?
Andy, she rocked his world so hard he thought it was Hugh Jackson.
Lana, don't tell your foot people that there's tape of this. My God.
Oh my God.
Don't tell the foot people.
No kidding. That's so terrible.
What did you do to Kevin? He's like saying Hugh Jackson lines. You got him wrong.
I told her I'd sell pictures of my feet yesterday if people wanted to give me money for them. I don't know what you're waiting for.
I know I should. I wouldn't even have to go to work tomorrow.
Did he go for it on 4th and long?
Oh, he went for it, Lysandra.
Oh,
Tell me more.
Hey, somebody asked on your post, why are we on so late? A lady, somebody that watches you guys. Why so late? If you're watching, this is why we're on so late.
That's pretty much.
I think that was our friend Deanna, and I think
it was
because it's the naughty hour.
Oh,
it is. It's
we try to act naughty in that hour, I guess.
So filthy jokes.
Yeah,
I'm down for a filthy joke.
Hey.
Yeah.
Shout out to you're right, Deanna at Deanna 26. Deanna, always love to give shout out on the X. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We love Deanna.
She's good. She's great.
Okay. Well, we've got a little spit sip chug to kind of break in the Cleveland sports talk. We're only going to do 3 statements today, so it'll be nice and quick.
Okay.
We've got some other fun things planned. So you guys know how it works. Roger, unfortunately, we don't have them written out, so you're just going to have to listen. You've proven today that
Can I sip then? Can I sip since you don't have them written out?
Yeah, you can sip since.
You mean I gotta listen?
Yeah. And Roger, you can even respond to a different statement that wasn't even asked. We've done this before.
I've been reading since we talked about. I've been reading about the Guardians win tonight, so I'm going to talk about that. I haven't been paying attention. I've actually been reading about the Guardians. So,
all right. Well, Roger, we're going to start with you. So, the trade deadline's coming up in about a little over a month, I believe. Guardians are expected to make some moves, but if they don't add starting pitching help at the trade deadline, they cannot be competitive in the playoffs.
Oh, I'm going to sip on that. And that's just common sense.
You always, Roger.
Yeah.
No, I believe that the key to getting the starting pitcher they want is somebody that they have control over. They don't want to go out and spend money or take over a contract of an age veteran and a rental. But who they'd love to have back is a guy like Aaron Savali. If he became available, somebody that they're familiar with. They'll find a pitcher. They are going to be buyers. I talked about this early in the year when we had this big cushion in April that is going to come in handy in the middle of June. The middle of June in baseball season is just slow, and you're waiting for the All-Star break and then the trade deadline and then the playoffs. So, everybody's freaking out that we lost those 3 games in a row, and we're going to lose like 47 or 45 more. So, at the trade deadline, I think even with the pitchers we have, it'd be sustainable, but they're going to go out and get pitching. So I don't think it's a concern. How about that?
All right. Ed.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Last week, we had a Guardian statement before I went off about the same topics I'm going to go off on. So I don't even care. I'm not going to ask for justification or whatever the statement was because I forget. I know it was Guardians related, but I'm chugging. So my answer is I'm chugging no matter what it is. Realizing that Ross, shout out to Ross, great job tonight, but he's on assignment right now. Realizing the Dog Chug logo is doing the Omen thing with me. Shout out to my mom today. You know what? Went over there today, had a great day with my mom. You know, went swimming, and you know, we talked about the Omen again, like I said. And I just want to say this, Andy, that bringing up John Adams' corpse, I have to do that 3rd week in a row. Bringing back things weekly is what we're going to do here, Andy. And I went on a rant, and I'm going to continue to go on a rant, but I give it up, and I'm chugging. And Lana, have fun.
So
hold on. Was that actually a rant, though?
I say that word rant loosely. It's not a rant. It's more just talking. I guess it's rambling. I think it's rambling.
Yeah, rambling is better depiction of what you just did.
Yeah, I revised that. That's that. No ranting, rambling.
You said you weren't going to answer the statement. You talked about your mom.
Yeah.
You brought up John Adams' corpse.
I had to because I told my mom today I was going to do that. And she's like, why? I was like, Andy doesn't want to talk about John Adams' corpse.
I don't care if we talk about John Adams' corpse.
No, it's gonna be part of the show. And I think
John Adams' corpse is gonna be part of the show.
Well, I think Halloween specials come up and things happen.
We tried. I know a guy that, but
yeah, we're trying.
Okay.
All right.
If we're coming up next, you're gonna have to repeat that statement because I am now thinking about
John Adams. Okay.
Ed's mom and John Adams' corpse.
It happens. It happens on the dog. That's why we go at 10 o'clock.
The statement is: do the Guardians have to add starting pitching, or they won't be able to be competitive in the postseason?
I'm gonna sip.
She's sipping.
Maybe.
All right.
You know what? I think they're Since the loss of Justin Bieber, I keep calling him Shane Bieber.
Shane Bieber.
You know, we all panicked and freaked out and thinking, oh my gosh, we're gonna suck on the mound. But they've been fine. They've been great. I'm not overly concerned. I think we're gonna be fine. Maybe. That's why I sipped. Maybe.
You think we're gonna be fine?
That's the beauty of the sip, Lana. That's the beauty of the sip.
Because I'm going to say that. I don't want to be too confident about it because we are in the land and sometimes things go a little off course when we don't expect it. But from what I'm seeing so far, I think we'll be okay.
Okay. I like it. She thinks we might be okay. So
I'm not totally committed.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, Lysandra.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been keeping up much with baseball, so I'm going to sip.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, although I don't know much about baseball, I do know that our Shane Bieber that went down earlier in the season, I don't see why it would hurt just bringing someone else in for the postseason, just to make sure it's like a safety valve. Because I've noticed just in general how the guards they just kind of fall off toward the end. And I think it wouldn't hurt to have some extra help in the bullpen. So.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I am still trying to think about how I want to kind of wait until the last second. Usually Roger helps me with the Guardian ones, but you gave me very little to work with.
The thing is, Andy, we didn't count on Ben Lively being the ace of our staff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know.
They're going to keep going. And like both of Lysandra and Lana said, when Shane Bieber went down, everybody thought it was the end of the world, and they're just going to keep plugging. You know why? Because we have the best bullpen in baseball. People call it an overtaxed bullpen, and they're not. They're not overtaxed at all. They're going to go get arms. But if we had to continue the way we're going, I think we'd be fine. How about that? Does that help?
All right. Candy Corn Guy wants to know how he can get on the show.
Doesn't take much. Doesn't take.
DM me.
You just DM Roger if you want to get on.
Raj.
To be fair,
Rod
we
prefers
don't
to
really
call the ball.
like having people on that know sports. We're kind of just, we'd rather have people that just talk about John Adams' corpse.
No, I was going to mention and just say this, Andy. What takes longer to answer a statement, Andy or John Adams' corpse, in the way that you're kind of going around this statement? John Adams' corpse has you beat, and he's banging his drum.
Fair enough. I am taking a while. I'm going to just spit on this one.
Ooh.
I don't know where our starting pitch is going to be when we get to the playoffs, but we only need 3 starting pitchers, right? To the rotation, and Lively's been great. Gavin Williams is I think he's close to returning, right?
Yeah, close.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know that we're that dire. It's all going to come down to, can we continue hitting, I think. And I don't expect the Guardians are going to have this deep playoff run. I love that. I love where we're at, and I love where we're headed. But this probably isn't the year for me where I'm we have to win or we're in big trouble. So I don't think we need to go make some. I don't want to trade all our moves to go rent a guy. That's I guess what I'm trying to say.
No,
Roger said it well. If the right guy's there that can be here for a couple of years,
Yeah.
Sure, give up a ton of assets for him, but don't make a move out of desperation.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving along to statement number 2, Ed, we're going to start on you this time, and you go ahead and just ramble about whatever you want. Don't worry about
that was. You're right. It was a ramble, not a rant, and maybe I need a rant. I don't know.
All right. So the Hard Knocks just announced they are not going to focus on a team. They're not going to focus on an in-season team and an off-season team. They're going to focus on the AFC North, and doing this is going to make Hard Knocks great again.
I got to chug on this. I gotta chug and like this one a lot. Here's why. Because you get on the X, and sometimes it's Browns fans fighting with Browns fans, and I can't lie, that's fun. That's fun. But then when they attack other fan bases, when you see people saying, "Oh, the Bengals who day or where day," or who they talk about the no trophies, and you got Pittsburgh, and we got our friends over there. Shout out to Notorious ADJ over there in Pittsburgh land, but he's a character. He likes to fight too. So, but now you got this Hard Knocks coming out, and it's featuring the AFC North. So you'll see snippets from each camp, and you'll see how they're doing, and if a team's doing good or bad. There's going to be people on X, Roger X, right? They're going to be on X, and they're going to be talking shit about, we may have beaten you this week in the game, but your wide receiver did some stupid shit, or your quarterback pooped the pants or something. Who knows? What I'm saying? Whatever. No Lamar Jackson take there. But here's the thing. That's what makes it fun. And I just think it makes, sports, it is entertainment. I love the drama. And anytime that you can take 4, teams like the AFC North, or 4 fan bases, I should say, and have them have more reason to go after each other, how the hell can you not chug on that, Andy?
All right. Much better.
Thank you.
Ed, you're making the dog chug great again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lana, how would you go with this one?
I'm going to do the same.
She's chugging.
Chugging.
I love this candy corn guy.
She's thinking about Kevin Stefanski's pants while she's doing
it. Yeah, I love candy corn guy too. No, I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be great. I think it is going to cause, all kinds of great drama and arguing and, whatnot. But I think it's going to be good. I think it's a brilliant idea, really. I think it's brilliant. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for us to show everybody that we're better than everybody else.
Okay. Love
go
that.
Browns.
Wow, there you go.
Lysandra.
Sweet.
Yes, sir.
Everyone wants to know what you think about this one.
Oh, God. I am chugging on this. That's a 9% Imperial IPA. Whew.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right.
My goodness.
Roger territory on that one.
Yes, this guy. Okay. I had to chug on that because I think it's going to be amazing to showcase 4 teams and in the most, I would have to say, one of the most competitive divisions in the NFL. It's gonna show that it's not just some Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals. I think it's just going to showcase really how competitive this particular division is and how hard it is. I don't think people realize, I think that the AFC North is just kind of like one of those divisions that people kind of put aside and really don't put much thought into it. But it's gonna showcase just how competitive it is and how, we got some good quarterbacks in this division, and it's gonna be a brawl to get to the top. And and no matter, even if the Steelers still suck, even more than they did last year. No, but honestly, with that being said, it's always competitive. Even if all the teams in the AFC North were crappy, the games between each other are very, very competitive, and the rivalry is real, and it's just good sports storytelling. I love it.
All right.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I'm pumped. I'm pumped. I'm fucking pumped.
That's the same thing you did with Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for everything everyone said, this is such a slam dunk idea. I'm chugging.
Yes.
The division is so great. There's so many great division games on the schedule that are going to be on prime time. So I really think people that watch this are going to be treated to, more in-depth storylines that they wouldn't have known about. It's going to be fascinating. It's going to be interesting. The rivalry. I mean, one of these teams is not going to make the playoffs this year, which is crazy because all four of them look like playoff contenders. I can't wait. This is going to be such a fun year of football and Hard Knocks. I mean, it was getting to the point where I really wasn't tuning into Hard Knocks anymore. It used to be great, but I will definitely be tuning into this one. And I hope they continue doing divisions because I think that's just such a great idea. Roger.
Yes. I'm sorry. What was the statement?
Roger was not going to listen to this one, and everyone chugged.
Oh, okay. I'm chugging on that.
No, will this be a great season of Hard Knocks doing the AFC North instead of a team?
I'm chugging on that. I love this, man. I love it. I love it because it's in season. And I'm only going to love it if the Browns are doing good.
Kind of true.
All right.
Which, if not,
I don't even know that we won't be good because as you showcased, that both our quarterbacks are terrible.
Right. But we have a great defense. You know what? No, I love it. I love the concept. I think Hard Knocks was getting stale. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it maybe once since the Browns. And I watched a lot, every year up until then. I just think got old. So I think there's a fresh take on it. I don't think a lot of people are going to give a shit about the AFC South or the NFC, West or, what I mean? But the fan bases will, you know what I mean? And so I think it's a good spin on it, like something that was kind of fading away. So,
all right.
I think it just
NFL.
breaks up the monotony of like one team.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Rob, you were going to say something?
Well, no, I wanted to say that this is a great example of how good the NFL is at selling their product and packaging their product, and where Major League Baseball is just not even close to them. What's going on? What's going on in the? Oh, I'm reading the comments now. Yeah. All right. Hey, and then I had to jump in because here's what had me distracted. Is Sherry's in the comments, and then she's on Twitter or on X saying how she now next week Sherry's our guest. So
okay.
Nice.
So now she's.
I'm laughing at the AFC South.
So am I. I know.
I can't stop laughing about that.
With the F.
I want to know.
Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit about the AFC South.
Yeah.
I want to know if the candy corn guy It just like looks like candy corn. Like, is this like
Yes.
just like a candy corn mascot when it comes on?
Yeah.
I gotta know this.
Yeah.
There's no photos.
Candy corn. He's got a little.
Is it like a triangle
Candy
mask?
Is this going to be a big reveal party?
Right.
That would be fun.
At the Muni Lot
The
reveal
mask comes
party.
off.
Tune into the dog
Go!
show. Find out. All right. We are moving along to statement number 3. This is starting with you, so the pressure's on.
Uh-oh.
Stephen Kwan will finish the season with a batting average above 400.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Like Candy Corn says, he's fucking awesome.
All right. You got the inside scoop, so go ahead and put your on over on that one. Lysandra?
What was the question again?
Stephen Kwan, will he finish 400 batting average or above? Chug if you agree. Spit if you disagree. Sip if you're Roger.
I don't really know much about batting averages, but a 4.0 batting average is pretty high.
Yeah, it's like the highest we've had in, I don't know, 70 years or something.
Yeah. That's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of, I'm saying that's kind of a reach, so I'm going to sip.
All right.
I'm all in.
Yeah, Stephen Kwan is just, I mean,
okay, look, I haven't, I'm going to be honest, I haven't been following the Guardians as much as I should. I've been watching basketball and a little bit of hockey and some wrestling and smoking on the side, and I haven't been watching the Guardians, but I definitely have been paying attention to the fact that they are having a great season. I jumped on Google here just because I'm a dork like that, and 42 players have reached the 400 mark in MLB history. So, I mean, is he having that phenomenal of a season where that can happen? Because, I mean, that's why I sip, because I'm just like, that's kind of reaching. And I know that normally most guys in the MLB are batting like 200 or 300. I mean, not a lot of people are like really good hitters, but there are a lot of good fielders from what I see.
Yes. All true.
Okay.
For me, Stephen Kwan's just unbelievable what he's doing this year. It's every time he's at the plate, it's like electric. You got to watch, must see TV. But to finish the season 400, I mean, he's so hot right now. It's just, I mean, look, I hope he does it. But am I?
Yeah,
am I gonna chug? No, I can't chug. Am I gonna sip? I can't sip. He's gonna go cold at some point, and he's gonna have a great season. It's gonna be amazing. But no, he will not finish 400 in my opinion. So I'm spitting. I also hate
Andy. Really quick, as a mom, is that carpet you're spitting on or like floor? And do you like mop it up immediately at the end?
It used to be carpet, but now there's this. For some reason, there's this big like hole. It's like this.
Hey, Lysandra. Lysandra.
Yes.
You and James can come check it out at the next draft party if you guys move up to the 216. Because I saw your post.
I'm telling you,
I saw your
it's
post
on the agenda.
Your ex post, and you can see the famous spittoon that's in the corner. He's got a spittoon there.
Oh my God, you're a legend, Andy.
I am a real estate agent. We just had a meeting where we were talking about housing values. And it was determined in this meeting that if Lysandra indeed comes back to Cleveland with her husband, housing prices in Cleveland are going to go up by $10. So look forward to that.
Hey, I'll take it. Yeah. I'm ready.
If I get out there, value.
I'm ready to party with you guys. I'm ready.
Raising our property value.
Look at that.
All right, hey, Roger, you are our Guardians experts. So if anyone would know how to answer this one, it's going to be you. Will Kwan finish 400?
Will we finish the season with 400? Is that the statement?
400 or above.
400 above. First of all, I'd like to say that I've already drinking 5 of these Spacewalker 8.0 Great Lakes Brewery beverages.
So he should be agreeing with me.
I think
But let me tell you something. In the last 13 games, Stephen Kwan's hitting 510. In the last 24 games, he's hit 438. Here's the thing, people want to batting average to me is the standard. People want to change. They want to do different math. They want to talk about on-base percentage, which the on-base percentage for 24 games of 438 would be 528. It's just different fucking math. Who gives a shit? He's hitting 438 over the last 24 games. This season, he's hitting 397. Is it sustainable? Absolutely is. And I'm going to tell you why. Because hitters are getting up to the plate and they're loading up, right? They're loading up. They're thinking exit velocity. They're thinking about hitting a 120-mile-an-hour fucking ball into the gap in the right center field and 500 feet. Stephen Kwan wants to hit the ball 92 feet, 98 feet, and he wants to drop it in for a single. He wants to hit one down the line, and he wants to get in and dig in and get 2 bags out of it. All right? Stephen Kwan is absolutely attainable. Ty Cobb is probably my favorite baseball player of all time when it comes to how he approached the game and how he played the game. And Ty Cobb comes in 22nd on the list of who hit over 400 with a 418 batting average in a season. All right? It is sustainable. It is possible. And Stephen Kwan's the kind of hitter that can do it. Think back to when Stephen Kwan first came onto the scene. He had an amazing April. He had a horrible May and June. You know what? He made the adjustments. And ever since then, Stephen Kwan has only been getting better. He said today, I don't know if he said it or if it was just a joke. I saw it, though, that he's better than Ted Williams. You know what? It possibly could be true.
All right. You just said Stephen Kwan is better than one of the best hitters to ever play in the game, so that's pretty cool.
It's possible. He ain't even up for arbitration for 2 more years, man. He's not even a free agent for 2 more years.
Well, they better re-sign him quickly because it's going to just get more expensive. Do you want to show off your sign, Lysandra?
Oh no, I already showed you at the beginning.
Well,
I was just asking somebody in chat.
We have new people.
But you know what? Yeah. I have no problem showing what I got here. Did I freeze?
You've been kind of Next time, instead of watching hockey and basketball, you should also try Painter.
Damn it. Okay, here we go. I think my internet just there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
nice.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
That was.
All right, Ed. We're
400 for Kwan. I got to spit on that. They played 43% of their games. I mean, here's the thing. It's going to be hard. I mean, Tony Gwynn was 393 and 94 in the short striking season, kind of ruined that. But he kind of the last one to really, have that 400. Obviously going back to Ted Williams. So it's not going to happen, but he's going to still bat, I don't know, 350 and above. That's fine. But here's the deal, and that's what I'm really chugging on is the fact that the Cleveland Guardians decided to join Major League Baseball. They're not going to join them when it comes to spending money. The Cleveland Guardians just decide that, no, we're going to try to win and try to be alternative in a way of frugality. So they're not going to change that. But what they do this year to join Major League Baseball is they fucking hit home runs. Chick digs the long ball, and so does everybody else. The Cleveland Guardians are whacking the shit out of the ball. And I don't know if there's some conspiracy theory with the containers that they moved out of right field, and now they got some wind tunnel. Now they're jacking home runs out of Progressive Field at an alarming rate. Who gives a fuck? They're hitting the ball over the fence. You know how the New York Yankees beat the Cleveland Guardians? It wasn't like, oh, they're so much better than us. The Cleveland Guardians take about 8 hits to score 1 run. I know that's mathematically impossible because if you get 8 hits, you would score more than 1 run. It's just mathematically, there's no way otherwise. But the Cleveland Guardians, they could figure a way to only do that. But now this team decides, you know what? Let's just get a runner on and, maybe smack him home like a Josh Naylor 2-run bomb. Here's the thing, because the batting averages in baseball are not like the 1990s when everybody used steroids, and I implored Major League Baseball to give steroids to everybody in the league. It was fun, and I loved it. But now they're not going to be like that. So, batting 222 is fine. If you're jacking 20 to 30 home runs, that's fine. That's how you get it done. Cleveland Guardians are fun. I love long balls, jacking. Yeah, let's get it done in Cleveland. And that's why the summer of 2024 at the corner of Ontario and Carnegie is hot, hot, hot because of $13 beers at the corners, whatever, but also because of the long balls and the jacking going on.
That sounds like my last Thursday night.
Whoa.
I want to point out that only a guy from Columbus says at the corner of Ontario and Carnegie.
It's Carnegie and Ontario. Is that
Good
what you're
point.
trying to get?
And by the way,
You had me at balls, Ed.
if you tuned in midway through Ed's rant and missed it in its entirety, don't worry, because in about 20 minutes after the show's done, he will have that posted on his social media.
Very true.
Well, I will now.
All right. We titled this Amari Negotiations, and we haven't even mentioned Amari. So we already kind of gave our Amari takes last week, but I would be fascinated to hear your takes. So the Browns re-sign Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper. Lana, are you chugging it? Spitting it?
I'm really hoping so. I'm getting a little bit concerned, and we've all, I think, read some things where, there's a possibility that he's maybe talking to others or whatnot. I don't know, but I'm well, you always get a little nervous as Browns fans the longer that they wait, like with Kevin's extension and AB's extension. I was like, come on, But funny story, I have so many people DMing me and telling me, I know I'm like, I do. I'm like, I won't tell anybody. Just let me know. I'm like, I don't know if they're re-signing him. I'm not, I'm not Kevin's wife. I'm actually really not her.
You don't have to admit that here. That's not why we had you on.
Lana, the whole point of X is to act like you are.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
I'll just say yes. We're signing him back.
So Kevin told me that they are going to sign tomorrow at 1:03. They're going to.
Did you promised Coach Stefanski a three-way with another Pod Squad member if he resigns Amari?
No.
You got to use this stuff as leverage. Come on.
No, I do not share Kevin.
Rookie move.
She's very stingy.
Well, you just put that out there, and if he wants to go for 2, that's on Kevin.
I mean, spectators, I'll be there.
What if Kevin isn't allowed to touch the other person? It's just there.
Yeah, I'm just there to watch. I just want to see this shit.
Just there for the show.
Yes. Anybody can observe. You can go to the observation deck, but no.
Where is that at? Headboard? What?
That's right. That's right.
Okay, Lasandra.
Yeah.
What about you?
What?
Should they re-sign Amari? Are they going to re-sign Amari? Where are you at?
Is this still spit sip chug? Because I'm kind of like.
Just answer the question, Harvey.
Oh, okay.
And you can drink too if you want.
I can drink too if I want because I got to fill this.
We'll see you drinking about 14 seconds later. It's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. No, honestly, I actually had a post about this the other day because there were rumors about a trade with Brandon Ayuk of the 49ers. And one of the things that I had pointed out, I posted a screenshot of Ayuk's stats. He's been improving every single year since he's been in the NFL. He's only 26 years old. Cooper's he just turned 30, but he's been solid for the Browns. He was he started off very slow with the Cowboys. He ended up being elite after leaving, the Raiders. But he's definitely been a solid producer for the Cleveland Browns during his time here. So this type of situation, I feel like it can go back and forth because on one end you have a receiver that's 30 years old, and that is old in the NFL, or that's getting up there. And, but he's also a route master, and he's valuable to the team, just, being a veteran and everything. And then you have Brandon Ayuk, who has been improving every single year since he has been in the league. And the problem that we have right now, if we were to look at a trade, hypothetically, is our quarterback situation. Yeah. Yes, Deshaun Watson looks great in minicamp and all this shit. But let's be real. Like, this is all dependent, honestly, on if our quarterback situation is stable through the season, because you're not going to have a productive wide receiver that's going to have 4 or 5 quarterbacks going through the lineup here. So I really think that this is really dependent on our quarterback situation. And I also think that the Browns really have to weigh age and how valuable he is to the team, as opposed to Brandon Ayuk, where I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth with him, but he, the numbers speak for themselves. He has been improving every year. So it's just kind of, that's hard. And that's why Andrew Berry and Mr. Stefanski make the big money. So that is the $1 million question. Are we going to have a quarterback that is going to last the entire season?
Mm-mm.
It's Cleveland. Come on. What do you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong with the Browns.
Don't tell that to Lou.
And
Lou will yell at me. I did that.
I mean, last season proved it, and we had a miracle, a few games here with Wacko for Flacco, and it was amazing. But that is not anything that can be sustained or repeated. That's not anything that we have the odds of doing again. I don't know. I'm really kind of really tossed in this situation, and I really hope that our quarterback situation is more stable, because if he does not perform, this guy has got to go. We have given him several years to do what he needs to do.
He's gonna block you on X if he hears you.
You're speaking Rogers' language right now, so
right, exactly.
I'm just saying, I am pro Deshaun Watson. I think that he would be. I mean, if he was able to perform like he did with the Texans, I think that he would be an amazing quarterback for the Browns.
So if he would perform like Ron and Kevin, then they'd be all good. Then
well, he has yet to show that. I have seen him I have seen him. I watched him when he was at Clemson. I've seen him with the Texans. I think he is capable of great things, but we haven't seen it yet as Browns fans. And as Browns fans, we are impatient at this point. Yeah. We're ready to see some fucking results with that money that we spent.
Yeah. Right. All I'm seeing is his Louis Vuitton bags and his cars and his girlfriend rolling around. I'm not seeing him do anything.
Those bags are nice, though. Those bags are nice.
They are nice. I do have a few.
All right. Well, brought up a great point, Lysandra, but the bigger question is, are you going to step up and make out with Lana in front of Coach Stefanski while he watches?
Lana's hot.
You're not going to, okay.
All right. Hey, whoa,
make her.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
I know I was supposed to probably make that more suspenseful and exciting, but
we appreciate the candor. We appreciate the candor.
Thank you. You're welcome to observe.
So, as everyone knows, you girls are part of the best podcast on social media, the Bougie Sports. Everyone go check them out. What I want to do right now, what we want to do on the Dog Chug is find out which of you two is like the senior person on Bougie Sports. Who knows the topics that are discussed on Bougie Sports more than the other one? There has to be a winner. There has to be a loser, right?
That'll be Lysandra.
So we're gonna find out. We're gonna test, and I'm gonna Roger. I'm gonna give you the choice. Actually, you get to set your anchor to one of these two amazing ladies. So who are you picking?
Lysandra.
Let's back up a minute.
Okay.
I didn't get to answer to Amari Cooper.
This was you answered this last week. This was just for them. Do you have something compelling?
I have to pick between the two of them.
Yeah, who do you want to?
Oh, don't do that to Roger.
Not picking. Like basically, if one of them get a question wrong, there's gonna be a penalty for you. And
okay.
You're just picking who you're tethered to.
Yeah.
So I'm like their backup. I'm like the
no.
Just
friend,
pick.
No?
Andy, don't complicate it. Just
you want to pick Lysandra? I'll be getting a lot wrong.
Okay.
I'll pick Lysandra.
And I've got Lana. So in honor, basically, if we're gonna ask some questions about some topics that are discussed on Bougie Sports. If Lana gets a question wrong, I have to drink this disgusting Smirnoff Ice. I had one left. It's blue. Red.
Those are good.
Disgusting. No, it's not. Your taste in football coaches is way better than your taste in drinks. And then if Lysandra gets one wrong, Roger, you will have to drink your 8% beer. And if you run out of beer, you're just gonna have to ring that bell and get
I got
going.
plenty of beer down there.
All right.
Do I have to drink it all, or is
No.
this something where I
No,
can
no,
just
no.
keep going?
You just have to prove that you know more about bougie sports topics than Lana does. So we're gonna start. Who wants to go first? And Ed, you got to keep score.
Okay, that's tough.
Lysandra, you go first.
Okay, bring it. I don't give a shit.
All right. We'll start off kind of easy. We're gonna start. Topic is Cleveland sports. We're gonna go 2 questions each.
Okay.
We're moving along. Who is the all-time leading scorer for the Cleveland Cavaliers? You are a basketball fan. This should be in your wheelhouse.
Oh, jeez.
LeBron James.
Okay, you got it. Wow. You only get, by the way, 12 minutes to answer. So that was close.
I'm going to ask Suri my questions.
She's
All right. Lana, when the Cavs won their first NBA title in 2016, who was the coach of the team?
Oh my gosh, Lou?
Yeah.
That's right.
Can I be a lifeline, Andy, or is that no? I know it's 1-1, by the way. It's 1-1.
All right. Okay.
These are not bougie sports covered topics.
Cleveland sports is something you talk about on bougie sports. Is it not?
You got it right, Lana. Why are we arguing? You
within
got it
the
I'm just
right.
umbrella.
saying, I thought we were going into the depths of our
No,
old show.
you should be glad they don't. You should be
This-
glad they don't.
Yeah, just don't worry.
This
We're gonna
is
go.
dog chug, man.
We
They can
got-
throw whatever at
We
you.
got fashion questions. We have pop culture questions.
Ooh,
You're gonna be fine.
I'm like,
I
that.
started.
I'm losing fashion.
Okay. Lysandra, we're on to you now. Who name the Cleveland Cavalier player who famously hit the shot over Michael Jordan in the 19th?
Craig Elo.
That's correct.
Oh my God, see, I would have never known that.
Well, maybe you'll know this one.
Well, he didn't hit the shot. He got the shot hit on him.
What is Kevin Stefanski's middle name? Lawrence.
Wow.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
What?
All right.
No, I'm not even going to say
Stalker.
it. Just-
No.
Lana, what is the name of the Cleveland Cavaliers arena? The current name?
Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Also, Romo Fijo.
That is
You
correct.
watch. You listen to 850 WKNR.
Ed, what's the score?
2-2, by the way.
There
2-2.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna
You
move it
guys
along
are
to
drinking.
we're gonna move it along to fashion. Okay.
That's not my
Um,
thing. I'm just going to be honest.
Okay. Lysandra, what luxury fashion brand is known for its double C logo?
Ooh,
Chanel.
That is correct. You have not had to drink.
I don't know
Well,
shit about fashion.
I'm
I
gonna
buy,
get one
my, I
wrong.
buy my
Oh,
clothing
you
and
can't think
apparel
like that.
from,
Yeah, you can't. You haven't got.
from
We need to
stands
get
at
these wrong,
tailgates
so they have
and
to
shit.
drink.
well,
We're not playing right.
well,
That Craig Elo is Yvette's crush.
Yeah.
I just had to throw that out.
okay. Lana, I guess we're in your wheelhouse now. What American fashion designer is known for his minimalist aesthetic and clean lines?
I don't know that.
Who? What was the question?
Let's take a guess. It's obviously someone very famous. It's American. It's a male. That narrows it down.
I'm thinking the only person that's coming to my mind right now is Tommy Hilfiger,
Or is it Ralph Lauren?
but I don't think that's right. Or is it Ralph Lauren? Yeah.
Mhm.
Well-
because all I'm thinking about right now for some reason is Versace, but that's not American.
Versace. It's a
So
wrap.
Ralph or Tommy?
All right, which one are you going with?
Ralph.
It's Calvin Klein.
Calvin
God.
Klein.
God, that's Back to the Future. She's like,
Yeah.
he's the son, the mom. She's the
Marky Mark.
Yeah, Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
Okay. Sandra, what Italian luxury fashion brand features a logo with a knight on a horseback?
Oh, that's
Knight
easy.
Horseback.
Say that again.
A knight on a horseback?
Horseback?
Which Italian luxury fashion brand features a logo with a knight on a horseback?
Oh, just see. Come on.
Why am I
Oh
forgetting that?
shit.
Yeah.
I know it and I can't say it. It's not polo, is it?
You have 11 minutes and 48 seconds.
Yeah, the good news is
Okay,
you got-
cool. I'll get back to you in a second here. I gotta go and pick.
Go to Google.
Check me.
Do you know it?
Check me.
No, I feel like I know this one and it's at the tip of my tongue, but I'm gonna say polo, but I know that's not right.
Roger, take a drink. Take a drink of your 8%
Ah,
beer.
Jesus.
It's actually, Lana, do you know this one? Not for a steal.
No, I can't think of who it is.
Burberry.
Oh, I have 2 of those bags. How do I not know that?
Okay. We're not doing as well in the fashion as we did in the sports, but maybe you'll get this one.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, what fashion house is famous for its interlocking G logo and horse bit design?
Gucci.
I know that.
That's
I know what that one
correct.
is.
Gucci.
It's
All
so
right,
goofy.
Ed, what's the score?
Oh shit. Okay, so she got it wrong, but she got it wrong. 3-3.
That's correct.
I
Ed,
got it right. Damn, I
you're
was,
better.
Yeah, we each got one wrong.
I'm more shocked that I got the score right.
Hey, candy corn guy wants a sports question. You got one?
Yes.
You wants to answer one?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
What Cleveland Indians player won the American Cy Young Award in 2017? Candy corn guy.
Yeah.
While he looks that up on Google.
Right. I'm Googling it too.
Oh,
Me
my.
too. I'm about to Google.
Wow.
All right. Lysandra, in what TV show would you find the characters Walter White and Jesse Pinkman?
He got it right. He got it right.
TV
I got
show? Like
What's the
Yeah.
question? What's the question?
In what TV show would you find the characters Walter White and Jesse Pinkman?
Okay. That's easy.
I have no clue either myself.
I'm not sure.
It's a very, very popular.
It sounds familiar. Hold on a second. I'm like,
You got 11 hours and 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
why do you do this to me?
We don't need to go to bed.
Roger, what do you drink?
I want to say Breaking Bad.
Yes.
That's correct.
Whoa.
Wow, nice. All right, Lana, what is the highest grossing film of all time?
Oh,
We're not worried about inflation or anything.
Highest ranking.
wasn't
film?
it at
Like,
one point?
who?
It was Avatar, I think.
Okay, but what is it now?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
That's a good one.
Did Barbie beat Avatar, or did the Eras tour?
Oh,
I'm going
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Ah.
So let's go. I'm gonna go.
I can't.
I'm gonna go
That's
Barbie.
a good one.
Even though I'm going between
Barbie. She sussed it out, and I'm drinking some more of this poison.
Who is it? What is it? Is it still
I'll be
Avatar?
right back.
Still Avatar.
It's still Avatar?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm a movie geek. I knew that.
I remember when it was Titanic as well. Shut up, Bougie Sport.
I could have swore that I heard on the radio, though, seriously, when Barbie was out, the Barbie beat Avatar.
As far as weekly sales and everything, but as far as all-time box
we can't
office
confirm
sales,
we can't confirm any of our stats.
Avatar has brought in over $1 billion.
I know it's Gone with the Wind if you don't do inflation. So yeah, I just looked it up according to Google. It is still Avatar.
Wow.
$2.9 billion.
Jeez. I never even saw that thing.
Isn't even in the top 4.
Oh, that's fine.
All right. Lysandra, which 1994 film won the Academy Award for Best Picture?
You should.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump is correct.
Oh my gosh, how do you know? She was the movie girl.
Yes.
All right. And then who played Tony Stark / Iron Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Lana?
Robert Downey.
That's correct.
Damn, 4-4, right, Andy? Am I right?
No.
No, Lysandra's ahead one.
5-4.
5-4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we're going to move it along to the most important category of Bougie Sports, women.
Oh,
so
we should know us.
Oh, shit. Nah,
right.
Here we go.
Lysandra, who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean?
I want to say Amelia Earhart, but she never made it.
That's true. She didn't make it.
Well,
that is true.
She's still credited as being the first woman to do it, so we're going to count it.
You're going to count it? That's my answer. Whether she did it or not, that's my answer because I don't know who else would have.
Lysandra, we don't know if she didn't make it, right?
Yeah.
That's
she didn't make it.
Thing.
All right, Lysandra gets that one. Lana, who wrote the novel Frankenstein?
I have no idea.
It's famous.
I know who it is.
Who?
Do you want to go to Roger's Lifeline?
Yeah, Raj.
Roger?
Mary Shelley.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Yeah, that's Shelley character.
I've read like over 1,000 books. I know a lot about literature.
Wow.
Not a lot to do when you're in prison.
You are a Renaissance man. You
Right,
sold
in
weed,
jail.
you read
What?
books.
Hey, when they lock you up your entire for 2 decades,
He
you
was
get
the
to read a lot.
librarian at the
I
prison.
was a librarian and a law
Andy
clerk.
Dufresne.
All right, Lysandra,
I was a law clerk.
who was the first female prime minister of the United Kingdom?
Margaret Thatcher.
That's correct.
Damn, the Iron Lady. My mom loved her.
Lysandra knows her history.
All right, and
I
then
just read a lot of shit. I don't
Lana?
know, random shit.
who famously refused to give up her seat on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama in 1955? Which
Rosie
sparked-
Parks.
That's correct. So what's the score at 7-6?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
7-6. Well, we got a bonus question. It's worth 2 points, so it's anyone's game. We took our crack staff of we have like 10 interns that work at the Dog Jug. They went back and they tallied this number up. So you're both going to get a chance to answer. So if you want to type in your answer in the private chat, that'll work.
Okay.
Or they could write it down and hold it up at the same time.
Or you can.
I don't have a pen.
Okay, that's fine.
You just type it in the private chat. Okay.
I got
So-
a pen. I'll hold it up.
I'll type.
Okay.
I'm at my work desk.
So we went back and tallied how many selfies has Yvette had in the 2024 year.
Are you serious right now?
So we want to know who can get closer without going over. So
What is the time span, sir? I need to.
2024.
Year to date. So I believe we're
Year
like
to date, 2024 year to date.
Okay, so it's June 19th. 30 days has September, April, June, and November. 31.
all right.
Wait, I got it.
So Lysandra, when you have your answer, write it down, and then we'll have Lana type it into the private chat.
Are you looking for a huge number, Andy, or what are you thinking here?
Well, it's an interesting question. If I had to peg this one, but
I'm not
me to
I'm
put
not
it in the
touching
private
this one,
chat?
Andy. I'm not touching
Yeah,
Lysandra,
type
you
in-
have your answer?
I do.
All right,
Okay.
I'm just pushing mine in right now.
okay.
Okay.
So Lysandra, reveal your answer.
If my internet doesn't fuck up,
Well, we'll get there eventually.
hold on. Let me try again.
You could just read what you.
I
see
it's in
yours.
private
She
chat.
typed
Yeah,
it in
there
the private
is.
chat.
She put 112. I put 222.
Wow. 112 to 222. Well, this is fascinating. All of our interns quit when they got to like the 400s because they were like, this is a stupid job. You're not even paying us. So we don't even know the correct answer, but obviously Lana, you're closer. So Lana wins. By the way, that's not true. We didn't actually go back and
That was a gym.
I just counted one a day and inflated it because
Yeah.
sometimes there's more than one.
that is not true. I don't know if there's more than 400 selfies.
So by
You
that,
know what? You're gonna have me go and count because that's who I am. And if you are wrong, then you owe me something. I don't know yet.
All right. Someone go count how many there have been in 2024. I tried to ask Grok that question, and it gave the answer it gave was 3. And I'm like, okay, you're this is useless.
Mhm.
No,
But anyway,
Rock sucks.
go count, and we'll see who wins, and then we'll find out who is the king
Retribution.
of bougie.
Yes, I want retribution. God damn it!
Because whoever wins this is then going to face.
because right now we're not certifying the election here, but right now we have Lana winning 9-2. We have Lana
So far,
winning
I think
9-2.
it's a hang-
But see, Lana
I-
had election interference with Roger.
Ed,
Yes,
it's the hanging Chad. Ed, it's the hanging Chad.
it
The
happened. It
hanging Chad.
got us again. Got us in 2000s. Getting us in 2024 in the dog chuck. Who would have
Hanging
thunk it?
Chad got us.
Who would have thunk it?
Too
All
funny.
right. Well, that is that's our game. This has been a ton
Great.
of fun.
It's fabulous.
Thank you so much for coming on. I wish you two would come on every episode of the Dog Jug.
You can't really want me to be your little backstage hoochie mama. I can.
Ooh.
All right, done. You're in.
But plug your shit before you. Yeah, you're saying. I always say plug your shit.
Wait,
plug
wait.
your shit.
Let's try it again. Let's try it again.
If-
There we go.
There it is.
Yvette says she's going to stop posting selfies now. First of all, I don't believe you. And
Yes.
second of all,
No,
please don't do
I
that.
don't
'Cause
believe her.
everyone loves your
I don't
selfies.
We
believe
love
you
your
for a minute on that.
photos.
Oh no, that is beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
Are
We love her
beautiful
photos.
and
If she stops posting selfies, I'm leaving X.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, plug your
Elon-
shit though, because I mean, we got a golf tournament coming up, and then
Oh,
you got
You know,
we do.
your
got the golf
magazine, Vote
tournament,
for Lana.
everything.
So,
Everything.
Yep. Yeah, we have the golf outing coming up August 16th. So the deadline's July 15th.
I got my plane ticket purchase as
yes.
well.
Lysandra's going to be in town for it, so you have to come to it because, come on
Yes.
now,
Man, I cannot wait for that.
it is going to be so fun. Yes, and I am still in the running for this cover and $20,000.
I'll drink to that.
It is the witching hour now, though. It's down. It's really getting down there. So I'm nervous, but
yeah, everybody out there, audience, Dog Chug audience, just follow, go, get on girl, get on your X, and you'll tell them what to do. You got the instructions.
We all know the
Right.
power of the dog pound. We have made NFL players apologize to the dog pound. We have the power.
they got to do it. Let's get moving.
Mhm.
well, everyone, please go vote every day.
Every day.
I vote every single day, and you should too.
Thank you, Andy.
It makes you cool.
Hey, in Cleveland, we made Cameron Jordan a fucking Pro Bowler. I know we could get Lana over the top.
Yeah, we
Wait, what the hell's
We put
happening?
Peyton Hillis on the cover. We put
Peyton
Peyton
Hillis
Hillis
on
on
the
the
Like
cover is the
Yeah.
account.
Yeah, Peyton
Hey.
Hills was on the cover in Cleveland because
Why can't you get me on the
we're
cover?
strong. When we vote, we're strong.
That's
So-
right. We need to get it. Let's go.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to Lysandra moving back to Cleveland. That's
Yeah.
going to be amazing.
$10 for your property
We're
values,
looking
guys.
forward to the golf outing. We're looking forward to Lana being on the cover. We're looking forward to more details of your upcoming affair with Kevin Stefanski. That's amazing.
That's some
Yes,
steamy good
absolutely.
shit. I
Steamy.
need some
Hey,
good smut in my life.
I'm gonna start following his wife because it looks like she might be coming available. So
Whatever. Don't worry about her. No one cares about her, Roger.
Well, Roger's going to
she's
swoop her
kind-
off her feet there.
she's
so.
kind of a dish.
Kinda.
Roger's ready to swoop in on
Used
that.
to be before she got gut cancer and died. So she's
Oh,
gone.
remember
Don't
that?
worry about her anymore.
Oh.
She's done.
I'm gonna
Remember
be.
And you know what?
Mr.
Kevin has to
Stefan-
continue
I'm gonna
living.
be Mr. Stefanski alimony.
Those,
That's gonna be my Twitter
those
handle.
kids deserve a new mom. Sorry. It's crazy stuff when you drink this
Yeah.
shit.
I'm
All
just gonna
right,
drink.
Ed, do you want to end us with a little more rambling?
Yeah,
Are you gonna rant? Do you
Yeah.
have anything?
Is there a
Yeah,
rant
I
that
wanna
you need
say
to get
this.
off
I
your
wanna say,
chest?
some people don't always show up every week, and Andy, you have been lately, but next week you're not going to. And I just want to say this about me. I've come back. I've stepped up. I will be on the 26th. Roger will be on the 26th. I think Ross is actually more excited that he's going to be on there. But there's something about you, Andy, that we're going to miss you, and hopefully you have fun. But you don't tell us much, Andy. You make these big articles and stuff, and you tell us that we're coming with you, and who would have thought you'd become the Paul McCartney? I know I put my face on Paul McCartney, but I kind of look at you as the Paul McCartney now, and I love me some me. I love you some you, Andy. We just want to be involved, Andy. We just want to be in the Cybertruck with the biggest
do.
club.
I wanna
Hey,
be
hey, just get some
Andy.
Windex.
Andy,
Yeah, clean your shit, Andy. I'm not getting
I
in
have
that
a
goddamn thing
question.
unless you clean that thing. That thing's disgusting. Andy, be better. Be better.
Andy,
Yes.
when I come into Cleveland, I'll be there in the beginning of July. Can we have a joyride in your
Yeah,
Cyber-
We want to go.
I said you can drive. Lana could drive. I told her I had some.
I'm a good
telephone-
driver.
I told her I had some telephone books I could put on the seat so that she could reach the
Damn.
pedals.
I could push the pedals for her.
You can do the pedals. I'll do the steering.
Anyway,
Doesn't even
absolutely,
need
of course.
steering.
It was just a quick question. I would love to see it in person.
Yeah.
Well,
And you, of course.
let's make that happen. Sherry
We
said
will.
she's going to race in the Challenger. That's fine.
Ooh.
It's not about how
I
got-
would. I
much-
hope
I
that
got
I get to
something.
see all of you. Actually, if it's
Yeah,
possible.
Absolutely. Sherry, your car is fast, but is it ugly? Is the question. And I don't think it's as ugly as mine. So, two better.
You paid for it to get even uglier too, Andy.
Andy, can you give me some specs on that Cyber truck, by the way? Like, what's the horsepower? What's the torque? Like, what are we working with here?
You know, I know the
I know it's
premium
electric,
one,
but is there any equivalent or?
So the premium one, which I don't own, does 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, which is pretty fast. My old car was 3.5, and that took off like a missile. So, yeah, this one it's got some pep. Probably can't beat Cherry's Challenger, but if I hit her in my car, she will just evaporate. She'll obliterate into,
Just don't be driving like that Timberlake fellow and get
Andy.
in trouble.
Yeah.
Andy,
Roger.
I had a 1972 Buick Stage 1 Skylark with a 455 cowl induction Ram intake with posi traction, 410 gears in the rear end. Can I drive your Cyber truck? I think I can handle it. I want to drive it. Oh,
Sure.
Okay. That can handle machinery. So,
all right, yeah. Next time, anyone that wants to drive it, just contact me, and you're good.
Yes.
right.
Anyway, with that, I think this has been one of my favorite episodes of the Dog Truck. I love when you two come on. Ed, you were great. Roger, you were great.
Don't drink the dirty pop like Timberlake. Drink Mountain Dew. Dirty pop. Don't drink that. You'll get pulled over.
That's right. Don't do it.
Touche.
Ross, thank you for coming on for half of the show, or a little bit less than half since we went long. Sorry I can't be there next week. I will be in Las Vegas, and I will make sure to give some updates.
Yeah.
I was just jealous, Andy. I knew where you were going.
We have Sherry, Brown's fangirl, next week. Me and Ed are writing the whole show. Ross is producing. Sherry's going to be our guest.
It'll be a good time.
Please make sure that Sherry can be a judge, an opportunity or two.
She's not judging anything. She's going to be a guest. And
no,
make
her be a guest, but also give her the opportunity to judge. She's an amazing judge. I think you should.
Oh, okay.
Keep that tradition going.
Yep. We'll
anyway, we're 81 days till we play the Dallas Cowboys, till we kick their ass. So
that's right.
We're getting close, guys. I know Roger doesn't want to talk about it, but I'm getting excited.
I'm excited.
So let's go. Go Browns. Drink them if you got.
Cheers. Good night, everybody.